Hi everybody, I'm Nathan. I hope you're doing well. And this is the Jeskai Geist list that I'm running through a league. We're currently running 1-1. We beat Rug mid-range in round 1 and lost pretty convincingly to a zoo list with, it's not Goblin Bushwhacker, but it's one of these whacker types. I forget the name. It's the one with Dash. We even had some good hands against that deck and just got wrecked. After this, I may look at Core Firewalker being timely reinforcements because I think it's better against those type of decks, which I've seen more and more of. But yeah, if you want to see like more details into deck tech, check out the first video in this series in which I go over the deck in a little bit more detail. But let's go ahead and jump into some games. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, round 3. We won the die roll. We will be on the play. This hand seems okay. One reason to mulligan is because it doesn't have a proactive element, but we have a bunch of early interactions, so I think I'll keep it. Because we have so many lands as well, I'm definitely going to lead on Flooded Strand. Actually, yeah, I think it's fine. If I really needed a path, I can always get just a basic plains. But I'd like to do a little bit of thinning. We're going to make the next 4 land drops. Okay, so that case of needing to just get a plains is looking relevant. And I don't mind giving him lands now. We're going to play Mana Leak next turn on whatever he does. Just F6 here and let all this resolve. He revealed a Lightning Helix, which is good for us. Go ahead and play the island. However, like I said, whatever he does, we'll be Mana Leaking. I think that's probably fine. You have an Eidolon, which I'd rather leak, but I do have a Helix, which is a good way to take care of that. And the leaks in this matchup go dead pretty quickly because all their stuff is really cheap. So I'd rather just for sure trade with the leak while I can. Okay, sure, Boros Charmus. Two Lightning Helixes are great. Now, if our opponent wants to maintain Skullcrack, knowing that we have a Helix, he's going to have to. It kind of constrains what he wants to do, or what he can do. Okay, so because he suspended the Riftbolt, we're for sure just going to Helix. I think it probably wasn't correct to do that, unless he's not holding. Play this tapped. And we have another Helix and a Snapcaster Mage, so I think this matchup's probably already won. Another Helix. Just trying to think of the best way to play around skull cracks and whatnot. I'm actually thinking, does it make sense to snap leak here? Depending on what he plays, like if he goes Boros Charm. I don't hate snap leaking. It puts us a threat in play and it just trades another spell. So I assume he's going to do something of the like. He doesn't know we have 2 helixes. Two cards in hand. So the thing is, if we go like Helix and he has a Skullcrack, then we take 6. I think I like Snap Leaking better. We have enough Skullcracks in hand. This means we can trade a spell with burn, and we don't sort of open ourselves. Like if he's got a Skullcrack, it's just more. It's more of a blowout if we go for a Helix out of our hand. Wouldn't mind drawing another red source. Maybe he's thinking about fetching and going for a Searing Blaze. Alright, well that'll be good because that'll just give us all the information that we need to know about how to properly play our spells. And it may also like force our opponent's hand into something. We're not really in danger of dying, even if our opponent's at Boreal's Charm in hand, Boreal's Charm drawn. That's still 12, and we have 6 points of life gain in our hand. So I think we're fine. We'll whatever happens here, happens here. At his end step, we're going to flash in Vendilion and click. Yeah, I think... Let's see. I think what I like doing is clicking now. That way, if he feels like he needs to cast anything, he just gets his no prowess triggers off them. Okay, so he was sitting on an Atarkus command. Now he just has a land. We're going to bolt the Swift Spear and then untap and Helix our opponent. Go ahead and cast Visions. Find a removal spell, a Geist, a Logic Knot. Okay, that's enough. Just going to probably put the Logic Knot on the bottom, keep the Geist. Okay, so this is more traditional burn, so Firewalker should be better, Dispel should be better. I want to keep these, and I want to keep... I think I can bring in a Batter Skull. It is slow, but if we get to that point, it's quite good. Get rid of the Electrolyzes, keep the Spell Snares, keep the Dispel. I could see myself potentially cutting a couple of Leaks. Click is good. Everything's good here. The Leaks are better on the play. Yeah, I think this is fine. Very nice to win game 1 against Burn. His hand's obviously mulligan. Yeah. His hand's not great either. Yeah, we're gonna have to mulligan this, unfortunately. And we're gonna keep this, but we're not thrilled about it. We're gonna need a land, so I guess we're gonna need a red source at some point. Not great. So these more traditional burn lists should be great matchups for us. Doesn't mean that we can't lose them. You know, we may just not draw. Kind of like as you saw, we just sort of don't see the cards that we need. All right, so we were able to put that land in our hand and draw this. So we're not going to play this. He knows about it. Let's play the Colonnade. We're going to have to probably try to block a Goblin Guide with a Snapcaster Mage. It's not great, and that makes it worse. Let's see. At least he drew another land out of the way. Maybe we'll draw a Helix. Click isn't the worst. Let's see, if we use this to get like a red, and that's 2 damage, we're gonna take 2 playing the Snapcaster Mage. We want to do something this turn though. Could also just get a blue and then to get a white, because we know we're gonna need if we draw a Court Firewalker. But I think, let's see, don't play green. Okay, he played green. Well, now we're probably just dead. There was a small chance that. Okay, Molten Raining this. Right, in that case, I will just get an island. Play the Snapcaster Mage. And I will definitely trade with a Goblin Guide. There's a Bolt for the Eidolon. I guess maybe that was one reason to get a red. Let's see, so if I shock Bolt, I take 4, which isn't fantastic. If I do this to get like a Plains, he attacks with Eidolon. We take, and then we try to block by the Snapcaster Mage. We take 2 from the snap. And then if it doesn't work, we still have to then cast a Bolt. So, which is another 2. So I think just casting as few spells as possible to kill this thing is where we want to be. That just puts us in the awkward position of having to shock, which could be bad for us, but I don't think we have a choice. Opponents on 1 card. We're at 2. I kind of think that we just play Click. Rather than Path. Okay, so we just have to, like, not die. Our opponent just needs to draw poorly. No, he drew something. Okay, well, let's try again here for game 2. Maybe we'll have a better draw. We almost were able to kind of claw our way back from that one. Okay, so now I'm a little less. I don't mind the leaks as much now. I think Geist is good. Resto is like, leak might just be better because she doesn't come online till later. Yeah, I think this is okay. We're gonna do this here. We will play first. Definitely keeping this. Yeah. Just trying to decide, do I go ahead and lead on Colonnade? I think I do. Why is that listed twice? I can go like Colonnade. See, the other option is I go Flooded Strand. Into Sacred Foundry. Like, end of turn Sacred Foundry, Flooded Strand, get a Plains, play Core Firewalker, and the only real upside, the upside there rather, is that I get red online, and if I want to bolt something right away, I can. Though I think this is just fine. Because then I'm taking 3 damage to save 2 damage off a Goblin Guide. Hopefully this doesn't get passed. It wouldn't be the first time I'd seen that happen. All right. I think we just attack. And let's see what I want to do with this turn. I kind of want to Serum Visions. Logic Knot, Flooded Strand, Ghost Quarter. I feel like I don't really want any of these. Yeah, I don't want to draw those. Awkward. So I do think I want to bolt something. I guess I can take 3 to do it because I'm just going to. I'm gonna gain. It's like taking 2. Yeah, and plus I'm gonna hold up Logic. Now I think that's fine. The question is just, what do I want to bolt? See, Grim represents 2 damage that we can't block. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Bolt Grim. Then, at this point, we can safely block. Like, if our opponent plays a land and attacks with Goblin Guide, we can safely counter, like, Skullcrack or Atarka's Command and block the Goblin Guide. Yeah. So now we're in good shape. I think I can just attack and then snap, bolt, Goblin Guide. Yeah, that's probably. Let's see, what's best here? Snap, bolt, hold up, Logic Knot. I think it's what we do. us. I kind of want to counter that. I mean, Logic Knot's got to trade with something. Now I'm going to let that go, actually. I'm kind of more interested in maybe countering like an Eidolon next turn. Or just whatever his 2-mana play is. Okay, I'm even more excited about countering a Searing Blaze. Keeping our Snapcaster around. Yeah, so now I think we just attack with everything. Let's see if we attack for 4, put our opponent to 8, then the next attack is lethal. So actually I think we can just attack with these 2. Let me think here. Well, actually if we attack with everything 8, then he's dead to even just a Colonnade attack if he somehow does something about these things. And then we get to Serum Visions. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we'll find like a Helix with this. Snapcaster Mage is totally fine. I don't want to draw this. Well, Snapcaster Mage doesn't actually have any real targets right now. We have Snap Serum Visions. I guess Snap Serum Visions could be good enough. Alright, so that should totally be it. We're not gonna die, and he's dead to everything. Okay, so that was round 3 versus Burn. Obviously, Core Firewalker was great, but if you saw, I think I mentioned it in the beginning of this video. I'm really looking at these potentially being timely reinforcements. They're not as good here, but they're like reasonable against Jund, and they're reasonable against. They're just also a lot better against like the Zoo lists and the. I know people are calling it 8 whack, and that's because it plays 8 Goblin Bushwhackers. One of them being the new one with Dash. I think it's better there. That particular matchup is difficult. They're very, 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 very fast. I think Spell Snare is good there. Might need to do other things though, depending on how popular that list is. Okay, guys, that was round 3. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. If you want to contact me directly, check out Facebook. You can find that by going to greatnate.com. Find in a little Facebook icon. Appreciate the support. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Draw well, smash face, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.